Nice, and welcome back. Let's jump right into a quick recap. So just open my notes. Okay, so last session, all of you were making your way to the second floor of the shop. You went up. You found a kitchen, which seems very ordinary. You saw a closed door. Ivor tried to open it very smartly, assumed that it might be open and doesn't need any lock breaking or picking. And it was open. You went inside the room, only to be assaulted by hidden assassins from the Knightsbane organization, Guild. A fierce fight ensued. Some of the assassins were low-ranking assassins. Some of them are very what was the term?
Conniving.
No. Second, trying to remember the term that
Ambitious.
ambitious. Yeah, some of them were ambitious, and one of them was actually even more ambitious in disguise, using a very very deadly dagger, which Peyton managed to swat away, take control of, and then continue on to massacre the entire assassins in the room single-handedly, basically, covered in blood and gore. And that's how we basically finished the session. With all of you painting, I think some of you were close to dying a few times. And a Peter standing a bit shocked, very much blooded, holding the dagger with with a few more doses of poison left. Yeah, that's how we were left off, and that's how we're going to continue. I'm going to unpause the map. Okay, so you're in the room. Let's start. What do you want to do?
I'll quickly look over to Clayton and be like, remind me not to piss you off.
So, I've been thinking about this because he's not supposed to be a killer. I think I mentioned that last time. He's not supposed to be, right? So, what I think makes sense from his perspective is like he went into like the monk version of rage with his eyes, like the pupils dilating because he has like those cat like eyes. And then he was purely in like protect my friends mode. And
In the flow set.
once all of that is over, like his pupils go back to normal and he's just shaking and drops the dagger and he's just like, holy shit, what the hell? I'm so sorry. I got us into this mess. I'm so sorry. I thought it would be safe. It's a seamstress. I thought it would be safe. I'm so sorry. And he's not happy and he's not okay.
No, he said in earnest, hey, Tol. I'm going to pick the dagger off the floor. Yeah. We keep hold of that. Hey, you're a badass. I like you.
I don't want to see that. I don't want anything to do with that.
By the way, the dagger is now fully gold.
Oh,
For a few days.
For the next 8 days. And
Wait. One thing that we forgot in the recap. You rolled a die.
I did.
Remember? You rolled a die because you basically did something and I told you to roll a die. So, and you send me the result. So now, basically, what all of you are seeing is that while the fight was over and all of you were kind of shocked looking at Peto, Ivo incidentally kind of scratched off a bit of gore off his face. And now Ivo, every bit of skin is fully gold for the next 7 days. Yeah. I was waiting for you to make that mistake since the moment you did.
I have been so careful all the way through it. God damn it.
Oh. Yeah, obviously you are gonna have a disadvantage on all your stuff falls until it's over. But yeah,
I'll literally just be looking at my hands. It's slowly to like from my arm up. It just like starts appearing gold at my hand. I'll be like, ah. I just slowly lift it. Be like, oh,
Just like put the gloves back on. Just put the gloves back on.
what's
I
the
wish
big
I had like I wish I had an NPC with you right now who could look at you and say like, well, she's the monk, but why are you being Buddha?
Just trust me. Put the gloves back.
Actually, I'm going to put the dagger in my in one of my holsters then, and basically put the gloves back on and just be like,
And plus, and once you'll have your gloves on and you'll do like then you'll see like a cloth go over you, and I'll just like command the animated cloth to cover you. So you're like a ghost in the like a ghost costume. Just yeah,
I've got two little eye slits, and every time I blink,
you can do that.
like
Like I'll do like little slits like between the fibers, so you'll be able to see. Yeah, but that distracted me. Beetle, hi. Yeah. Grab it. I will grab your hands if you let me. Where you let me grab your hand? Okay. Uh, question: does your hands have like beans, like cat hands?
As far as I know, no. It's it
Okay.
ears that are cat-like and the eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll just.
They do have retractable claws though.
Yes, that's true.
Mm. But yeah, so I'll just like hold your hand and like lightly put pressure on it. Like I know it sounded a bit like you were panicking, verging like maybe going towards a panic attack, and like Rini would know a bit about like trying to calm herself down in situations, so like she'll know that like sometimes like a pressure or a texture or something that grounds you can maybe
Yeah.
help you calm down. And so she'll like give you like a little pressure thing like on the palm of your hand, like try to make you focus on this for a tiny bit. And like I know like from experience actually, not that long ago, th- this is daunting. This is killing people not fun. Very frowned upon where I'm from.
Fun.
No, not fun. But sometimes people be assholes, and sometimes they don't give you a choice. Unfortunately. So deep breaths. Uh, um, we're in a dangerous situation. You didn't bring us into here. We came here as a group, knowing that it might be dangerous. The amount of times that I've backed into assassins is countable, which is sad that it didn't happen only once. Welcome to the club. Um, we'll be okay. Just breathe, okay? Can you do that for me?
Listen to every word you've said. Try to breathe. And then while he's doing this deep breathing exercise, he'll just glance at Ira behind you, like struggling with the cloth shining in gold, and he'll just let out a little chuckle. And I think that helps ground him as well. Just the silliness of your.
yeah. I just look at her.
You'll
I'll
be
look
like,
at my hate and be like, I would
yes. So,
you with my bare hand.
and when you do that, the cloth does like mimics the movement that you make it do for one side, just with simply cloth on the other side. Like if there's like this is like not synchronized movements when like the cloth makes the same movement you make with it on a different spot altogether, just to make it even sillier.
No, this he'll calm down. And I think it was Oren, or at least, yeah, it was Oren who has the spell to clean, correct? Prestidigitation.
Mm.
So Fatal will just look to Oren and be like, "Do you think you can spare some magic and do the thing again you did when you first found me?"
Definitely. Don't worry. I will walk over and I will summon my owl, and I will just have you hold it if you like. Can you hold the roots for a second?
City.
And then and then we will clean you up. And I actually will, after using prestidigitation to clean you up, I will also cast guidance on my owl, and I will send him out of the window to basically fly around to this area or to the other side, depending where windows are, to look into the room.
Okay. Can you see through his eyes? Okay.
I can for 100 feet.
Cool. So basically, oh wait, I accidentally moved something. No. Basically, then this room doesn't have. Why can't I? Oh, second. Okay. This room doesn't have a window, so I can see. This room, however, does have a window, and what you can see through a window is basically bed chamber, a large bed chamber, with like a double, very nice looking bed, a few cupboards, closets, a small round table with like a small shrine on it to pray. Another door inside that probably leads to maybe like a toiletry or something like that. And you see nobody there. I don't.
I don't suppose that the window is open or anything like that.
No, it's closed. And also
Okay.
the door for the final kind of like toiletry room probably is also closed. So, but the bed chamber is empty right now. Or at least looks like it. It's kind of dark.
All right. So it seems the next room is completely blank. We have to go in blind, while the other side will be a bedroom.
Oh wait, is it a bedroom or a bedroom?
Both. Both. Probably both.
I'll just look at everyone and be like, does anyone else want to go first?
By the way, a little anecdote. Back in the
Flash.
in the early 90s, there was a comedy show in Israel which was called Comedy Store, and there was like an ongoing skit every episode of like a bunch of friends telling kind of like dead jokes, and then one of them who was always like the not funny one hear something that somebody said and then do the exact thing that I just did with the bed. Like take a word that can be said in different intonations and then ask, wait, did you mean it like this or did you mean it like that? So yeah.
I wonder if I remember like what you're talking about or not.
How old are you? I don't remember. No, then yeah, you should remember. I think so. It's like it's a 10 years difference between us. I think you probably did see Comedy Store at least a few times.
Yeah, like I have something maybe in my mind, but I don't really
The
remember.
one that always does. Never mind. Okay. To the game.
Yeah, I can try listening to the door to see if I hear anything, but that's just like
Roll perception. Perception.
well, okay, 25.
You hear nothing.
Well, I can't hear shit. Can't see shit with my fucking goggles. They don't work right now.
If someone can open the door, we'll send a hoot in.
Hyper.
As in he goes.
The room seems to be empty. It's both kind of like a workshop, a private workshop, and also kind of like an office. Looks like where she does some of her experiments with new seam lines or like stuff that she wants to try before she actually goes into the main kind of like place to create all the actual like patterns and stuff like that. And also where she probably keeps the logbooks and payments, money, and all those kind of things.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, then I will just send him somewhere here to keep an eye out, and I will walk in. And I actually like to see what's on the table. Seems
Should I
interesting.
follow you in?
So
I will stand at the door.
I wonder why. So basically, on the table you see, just like I said, a bunch of tailor tools. Basically, cloth, and it's suddenly I forgot words. Needles, twine.
Measuring tapes.
Yeah, exactly. Everything that you would then expect to see in a steam such a kind of workshop. A bunch of, of papers with pattern lines and kind of sketches of new designs with notes on it. On one end of the table, you see a bunch of logbooks with like a list of clients, payments due, payments got, uh, invoices that she was under, like still kind of writing them. Um, General stuff like that. Nothing that really catches your eye right now, at least.
I would still take the logbook, just in case. I think that's pretty good to have.
As Oren picks it up and puts it in his bag, I'll be like, "You're getting into the spirit."
Is it like a book? Is it like a bookshelf here?
Oh, it looks like a bookshelf, yeah.
Can I look at it? Like, I want to like look at the what does she have in the bookshelves? Like, try to like take out books, like see if anything weird about the books, like if it's a box book, if it's a book, if it's like a not book that looks like book.
If there's the Necronomicon or something.
Yeah.
Then we come here with a chainsaw.
Like if she's trying to hide something like within this bookcase, like if she has like in the hidden doors that like
No, I get I get what you're trying to find. It's a normal bookcase, bookshelf. Like there's a bunch of books about fashion, ancient fashions, trending fashion, a bunch of like patternings and stuff that probably was used when she was more of a novice, so maybe she's using it to like instruct new apprentices. There's just a bunch of other books, kind of like not fiction per se, but just stories, maybe like folklore and stuff like that, but nothing, suspicious or anything like that.
Can
like
you?
so every
Oh, go on.
no, I just want to say that every book that I'm like seeing that it's nothing, I just drop on the floor. Eventually, it will be like empty bookshelves, just out of spite.
I mean, we are planning on burning the place to the ground still.
Yeah.
Can I use sleight of hand to check if the desk here has got any like hidden compartments with it?
That
That
will
we
be
gauge suspicious of.
that will be investigation, not events.
Okay then.
Could I help Ira with that?
Yep, definitely.
You'll have to roll. I got a 1. I ain't finding jack shit.
Okay. 16.
You find a bunch of drawers on the table. Like if the big table is where she does all of her sketching and like tailoring work, this is where she's probably like doing all the administration stuff, the bookkeeping, all that. So you find a couple of drawers with more logbooks in them, probably older ones. You can see from the dates that they are like from the past couple of years. Um, you do find a latch that probably opens the secret compartment, but it's kind of stuck, and you can't seem to find where is the actual look for it in your investigation.
Can I
Do you
use my
think you can break
tools
that
by
silence?
foresight?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
What did you say about according to you?
would I be able to use my thieves' tools to try and force that latch?
No, because you can't really find where the connection is. It's very thin. You just barely it's more of like you're tapping it by accident and hearing that it's hollow, so you understand there's something there, but you don't really manage to find like where the actual opening is.
Is it detachable or is it like connected to the desk?
No, it's part of the desk.
I'll look.
If you're playing with the fidget, if you're playing with a fidget toy, we can hear it.
Really low.
And Paytol, when we come back this way, should we just smash it?
I think that's the only option we have.
Cool. Orange?
Can I?
Company.
No, like with the thingy there, like I'll go back to the previous room for a moment and grab like one of the ball bearings that are on the floor. And I will
Only an assassin. Just kidding.
yeah. And I will cast light on it, on the ball bearing. And I will try to like see if I take the light closer to like the seams or like underneath the desk, if I can see like light shining through, like if
So with the light on, you manage to find another seam line in the compartment, and eventually you find where the hidden kind of like lock mechanism is. Yeah.
Oh, would you look at that? It's like it's like right there ish. Ivor, does it seem like something that you can maybe like open?
I can give it a go. I'll take off my padded gloves and just have my normal gold shiny hands. Well, my gold gloves on.
I wanted to touch you, but I won't touch you now. Good luck. I will give you Bart's wrench.
I'll lie my back and like squeeze it.
That's what every woman told Ivor in the past.
And then I'm guessing with a click, you hear it open with a 27.
Yeah, it opens up to an empty compartment.
Well, that's
There's nothing there.
There's no way it's empty.
I'll put my hand in and basically like just pad around and scrape at it and be like,
Hey, if it touched, actually, just saying.
Roll a sleight of hand save.
I want to say that if you're like ungloved,
not 20 on that one.
Good. Nothing happens. Just want you to roll.
I just want to say that if you're still ungloved, that the entire
any normal leather ones.
No, so I'm saying like you can like touch the drawer and then that will turn gold, like golden colored. And if there's anything inside that is not the drawer and you don't touch it, wouldn't it seem like weird? Or like if you try to touch something inside, like won't it color it gold? If it's invisible or something?
I mean, that's a good shout. What did I get with my natural 20?
Nothing happened.
Oh.
I just wanted to make you anxious. There was no trouble here.
Oh. I mean, I'm assuming there's nothing in here, but I can, if we really want, I can turn this whole wood gold.
The whole what?
I can turn this whole thing gold if you really want, but I mean, there's nothing in here.
Imagine Ivor touching the actual wall of the building now, and they're probably just.
Well, if I go to that, can I try to like activate the metal sensing thingy that I have and like try to see if I can feel something, like if I can feel anything that is not seen in the drawer, like if it has like any metal components, anything
You open you turn on your ability to sense matters around you, and you can sense all the dangers on the table, the score, all of the metal bits and pieces. You feel nothing particular coming from the space within the compartment. Metal-wise, it seems empty.
1 second. Albert! Hey. What?
I'm wondering, is it possible that the client list for Nightbane is written in code and is not part of the regular logbook that we picked up?
Are you asking me or just speaking to the
Just an open question to the group.
What?
I haven't yet looked through the log. I thought we should first, make clear of this place before we look into all the stuff.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, I'm
maybe
ready
we
to go in the next
check
one.
the other books.
The compartment still bothers me. Like if I try to like push on the bottom of it,
You already opened the hidden compartment. You don't feel any other.
and it doesn't have like a fake sack. It doesn't have like
It's not a Matryoshka toy. You won't have another one inside of it.
Why is it empty? Why is it empty?
Open the cable, it's empty, and then there's another smaller table inside of it. Then I open a smaller table, there's another smaller table inside of it.
I don't know. It feels weird that there's nothing inside it, but it was like hidden and locked and
Vinny, you can tell you don't rob a lot.
well, yeah.
People leave things locked because they don't know they're there. Or because what was in there has just been given to someone else. Like a vial of poison that would work really well on a dagger.
Oh,
Are there any hidden compartments in the work desk? Like not the admin desk, the other one?
You can roll investigation and try to find out.
I also wanted to ask, like, does the height of the current floor match with like the height of the ceiling on the floor below, like where we came from?
I mean, you have no way of knowing that. Like,
If we've taken like we were upstairs.
You didn't feel throughout the floor that the elevation changed. Okay, you went up steps and it feels like a normal, second floor.
I think Ivor's been a bad influence on the group. Oren has started looting everything he sees. Vinny is now super suspicious of everything, including floor height, and Paytol's become a murderer.
No, I just got thinking, like, what if like just like try to move the rug?
It looks like the stuff he steals. So
The stuff he steals covered by a rug.
I'm literally gonna have to when we want to escape somewhere and people are chasing, I'll be like stripped down to my underwear and just stand like a statue.
I'll just move the rug, I guess.
The building explodes.
there's nothing there. You pull off the rug, it's just wood flooring. Nothing onto walls or suspicious.
Wait, here's what's going through my mind. I don't think if the logbook had information about the criminal clients, it would just be out here in the open. So that's why I feel suspicious that logbook will not have the information that we need. And it might be hidden in...
I mean, I don't think it was really out in the open, I mean, there were a lot of assassins trying to kill us. It would be able to...
Like they were trying to guard something.
I mean, I'll be honest. I just want to get in this next room and finish off anyone else who's in here and make sure, we're done. Then burn this place to the ground and get the fuck out of here. Because time's a wasting. I'm fucking cold. And I'm ready for bed.
Man, I'm just thinking how lucky you are that the time that you rolled in your dice for the gold is not longer than the time it would take to get to the meeting with the king. Because that would be one tough explanation to give.
I'd come up with something.
Oh, man.
Probably.
Oren, are we ready to send Sir Hoots on his next adventure? And I have put my
Yes.
glove back on, just as an FYI, and I will pat Sir Hoots on the head with the urge to turn him gold.
So, Serhut goes into the next room. The room, as I said before, looks completely empty. Nothing suspicious or anything like that.
Okay. So far, so good.
Money on the side. Well, it would be rude to leave that here.
Is that like a diorama of the building?
No, that's like a small shrine
Oh, still, what the fuck? Shrine for what?
for the god that she worships. It's very common in paganism to have small shrines at the house to pray.
Yeah, well, Vinny doesn't know that.
No, Vinny does know that. Vinny is an archaeologist.
No, but like,
He knows-
Vinny doesn't know. Yeah, but Vinny doesn't know what the fuck is that shrine.
I won't be very
I'm to
clear.
investigate the room.
No, I won't be very clear. When even Vinny, if she sees it, she might not know what god she worships, but it's very
Yeah,
obviously a shrine.
That's what I mean.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I'll look at the group and be like, "Are we going to clear the bathroom before looking in here?"
Sure. Good idea.
I'm just going to load the crossbow and basically, I'm not even going to bother looking. I am just going to boot the door open.
And shoot.
Oh, I'm ready to.
Fireball.
Singes past my head like, oh!
So basically, you see the seamstress lying inside the tub. The tub is empty. There's no water in it. But she's almost like hiding in. Oh, wait, it's actually not the tub. That's the sink. I'm sorry, I got guilty.
Hiding in the sink. Doing a really shit job of hiding in the sink. This is like,
Yeah, she's like a cat in place, like she's sitting like this. No, she's in there in the tub. The tub is empty. And she's basically looking very, very scared, very white, like the blood is fully drained. And she's kind of just picks above the rim of the tub, looking at you and it's like, don't hold me. I didn't have a choice. Please.
I'll point the crossbow at her and go, "I've had a long day." And then literally remove the cloth off my head that Vinny's got, and I'll be just flying to the side, not in the mood for pissing about.
Where are you going? What?
Because I'm angry. I go gold when I'm angry. Now, what the fuck is going on? Why are you making clothes for these bastards? And I'll lean back slightly and go, "Oh, she's in here, by the way."
Are you all gonna go in, or are you waiting just forever to finish talking to her?
Don't want her to see my face.
Okay.
I'm still looking at the shrine, trying to look inside to see if there's like any special characteristics, like anything interesting, like that.
You see writings that you can translate into words of prayer that are revolving around Hela, the goddess of death, basically. So, yeah, it's not. Well, you wouldn't know that, so like it might look weird for you, but yeah, it's like for example, Oren and even Peter know that people pray to Hela, and it's not like she's not like evil god in the way people see her. She's the god of death, so you might pray to her to ask for like forgiveness for a past loved one, so they can go into like a better afterlife. Or you can just say that you believe in the ending of things and preventing unlife, for example. So, like, there's a bunch of other reasons to pray for hell, and not just to have people killed.
Yeah.
And I mean, the seamstress is very goth, so it kind of fits the whole motif. So basically, she looks at you and she just says, "It's not like I have a choice. I'm the only seamstress in town who can enchant fabrics as well as I can. And when people like that come to you and tell you to enchant stuff for them, it's not like I can tell them no.
I mean, everyone has a choice.
Yeah, between death and life, I would choose death.
You could have been honest when I came and asked you questions and asked for help. But instead,
Always
we made me come back here at a stupid hour, end up like this.
That's not on me. I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but that's not on me.
I'll fire the crossbow into the bathtub next to her and be like, don't test me. I'm not in the mood.
Listen. I didn't have a choice. They were watching me when you went in. If I had even tried to say something, they would have slit my throat. They would have slit your throat. They would slit everybody's throat. I am just a seamstress. That's all.
Well, who are they? Who are they working for, and how much were they paying you?
What do you mean? How much? What, for the clothing?
Yes, nobody works for free.
They paid me the normal amount for an enchanted fabric. Nothing more, nothing less. The interest was my life, basically.
You need to learn to haggle.
I used to see the next day.
Ask her if she knows.
What?
Who are they working for? Did they tell you?
They are the guilds of assassins. They are working. I mean, they're working for the dark. For the dark one, the head of the assassins. I don't know. I've never met them. I don't know. I just meet with some of the assassins who come to pick up the deliveries.
Yo, ask her if she knows that there were like 6 assassins 2 rooms from her and like a few more downstairs, and like there were a shit ton of assassins here, so it's weird that they would be here just for seamstress.
I'll literally just look at her and be like,
Of course I know. What do you think? I'm in the tub hiding. They were waiting for you. They knew that you were coming here.
How did they know?
They also gave me this to give you in case you actually manage to get to me. And she very slowly takes out from a pocket a small kind of like envelope and kind of puts it up to you to pick up.
and I'd take it off her and then just look at her and go, just for the record, this kills me when I open it. You're dead because he'll kill you.
Are there any windows there?
And yeah, I mean, there is a small window for ventilation. It is a toilet.
Yeah, I'm like shouting to Ivor, like from the other room.
Oh,
So, yeah, there's a window by the sink.
Do you want to maybe shut it?
I was like, in fact, I'll hand it back to her and go, open it.
she looks at you. What? It's for you.
That's nice. I've said, open it for me. My hands are full with a crossbow as I reload it.
Well, I mean, they told me to only give it to one of your party.
You gave it to me. Mission accomplished. I gave it back to you and I've said, open it.
You know, by delaying it, you're just making it more sus.
I don't know what that mean. What that's mean.
I don't know. She says lots of weird
You
things.
know, and she very, very, very anxiously and scaredly uh, starts to trying to undo the seal on the black envelope. And slowly, very, very slowly, she kind of breaks the seal and starts opening the envelope. And you can see her squinting and opening it and kind of opening, clicking it, and then kind of opens it and it closes it and says okay, it didn't explode, I didn't die, but please, they told me not to read it, so please just take it and read it. I will say you saw opening it fully for a second.
I mean, I'll take it over. I'm happy with that. I mean, I can't imagine just simply reading words can kill you or curse you. So, yeah. I'm gonna look at. What I'll do is basically I'll get the letter.
Give Serhut to read it.
Yeah, I want to say have her open it and Sir Hoots go behind her and read through Sir Hoots.
But I'll literally be I'll get the letter like that, and then I was slowly pull it down to read it line by line. So
Roll of disintegrate.
So, if you're reading this, you are going.
Coward right.
Sorry, the way you're saying it's Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. So, are you reading the letter or reading it out loud? What are you doing?
No, I wouldn't risk reading it out loud because she doesn't want to know the content of it. I would be keeping her in my eyesight as well because I don't want her to scream out the window or out of that. And I will.
Okay. So
I will while he reads, I will send the fabric to go cover the window.
Yeah.
You inform me there is a window, the fabric will block the window. It will be a very, very useful curtain.
It's the most useful curtain I've ever sent in code in history. So you read the letter. The letter says this. One second, where is my note? Greeting hammers. If you are reading this, it means you have cost me more of my dark thorns. Therefore, I hereby invite you to an audience. I guarantee you a safe passage to and from said audience. It is in your best interest to appear. Else, I shall increase the forces and skill of the future thorns. And below it, signed, the Black Gardener.
Okay. Interesting.
Any tracing?
Now, I'll look at the others and go, we have two problems. We'll deal with the first one first, and then I'll tell you what the second one is. But the first one is you.
I swear to God, I don't know anything else. I don't want anything to be
done. Anything else is the fact that you now have a house full of corpses.
What?
Who can you look for?
I said that as well then.
I did.
You're not stuck.
That's good,
You're stuck here with me.
Wow, that was such a very timely video. Oh, man. Yeah, I wasn't even aware that you can.
Or is that whoops?
It's the equivalent of somebody fumbling a vase just in a very dramatic moment. She looks at you and I mean, I'm sure that they probably send a cleaner crew or something like that. I don't know. I just let me see.
Now, if the guards don't know of this and they can get rid of the bodies without causing an issue, then we can leave it as you were a fumbling idiot and maybe next time don't work with people who are trying to kill us.
I don't have the choice.
Send them to somebody else. Say they're better than you.
There's nobody better than me, and do you don't think that Assassin's Guild would know how to make their search and research on who can give them what they want? Do you think I can actually tell them to go piss off?
You can always fumble some of the enchantments slightly.
And die the next day because they died on their mission because of the fabric?
Well, they won't know it's because of the fabric. They just think they were bad.
Fuck that. I'm a master seamstress. I never do shoddy work.
I mean, you can have like a tracky enchantment and then give it to the authorities, and then they'll know where their guild is.
But they are the Black Ferns. The Nightshades, I mean, sorry. The Nightshades. Do you think I'm gonna be stupid enough to try to give them to the authorities? Well, they might have people walking in the authorities for all I know.
I'll pop my head out the door to the group and be like, I'll be honest. I don't think she's gonna say anything. She definitely trip herself up because her ego's massive about her work.
That's true. I'm fully aware of that. But I'm also scared shitless of them.
What's everyone's thoughts?
She's scared shitless enough of us, so we'll be also safe.
I don't know. Do you want to die?
I'm not gonna say anything about it. I just want to be left alone. If I could, I would leave this town and change my name and find a place where they can find me, but I don't know even when to start doing this, something like that. Do you know? Can you help me with that, maybe? I'll pay you. I just want to be out with all this shit.
How much are you willing to pay? Because let's just say the problem this is causing may result in the thorns no longer existing, or whatever the bloody name they want to go by.
In my cabinet here in the bedroom bed, I can probably scrounge up around, 400, maybe 500 hammers. I can't do any more than that because I will need money to pay for travel and anything as it might require a new fucking identity.
Well, I'll leave you with 300. I'm going to take 100 as compensation for lying to me and making me kill a load of people when I couldn't be bothered. And if this problem solves itself, I'll come back and claim the other 3. But I will try and get them to leave you alone, or at least trade fairly with you without the threat of violence.
I fucking appreciate it. Thank you. I didn't expect it to go this way, to be honest.
Well, as I'm walking out the room, I'll look back and go, and don't try and sleep in a bathtub. That's fucking weird.
I was hiding. You hear the door closes.
So I'll take the 100 hammers from the cabinet, and I'll be like, we need to.
Do we just go?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's in this letter in a second. Let's just make sure we're out of earshot.
Okay. I will go near the window. Do I see if there's any guards like walking by, or it seems like someone will see us if we live through there?
I mean, you don't see any patrol right now. You also know that the seamstress, it's not in the main, streets. It's kind of like in one of the back alleys a bit, like not back alley, but it's like one of the deeper neighborhoods. So patrols are more rare in this area during this time. Man, the sound effect of the door is so fucking loud.
Yeah.
We should be all right until we get downstairs to check anyway. But
I will just send Sahut in front of us to check
Yeah.
if there's anyone coming around the corners and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I just think we don't even need to go back downstairs. We can just hop off the window and they'll feather fall us.
No, fine by me.
shorter exit, less chances to be seen.
Just as we go out, is there anything interesting on this cabinet?
No.
No.
General, what's the term? Like perfumes, eyeliners, stuff like that. A bit of the clothing in different shelves. There's a small book that you probably read. Nothing like interesting.
Fair enough. And then I'm guessing I'm just getting launched out the window by Vinny.
Yeah, I'll cast Featherfall on us once we're all out the window.
Beto will grab that book.
Beto just wants another book to read.
He's stuck in a specific mindset, and like a book in her bedroom away from the other bookstore, maybe it has something. I know it did.
He's also joining in stealing and wants to have a little toy to take with him.
It's like the romance novel that she's currently reading. She's like on chapter maybe like 5, halfway through. Just got to the spicy part, and you took her book.
On the last page. So when we're outside, I'll basically relay to you. Oh, Orange froze. Oh, no, you haven't.
No,
You were just focusing.
not for me.
I'm just very still.
So once we're outside the building, I'll basically look at the group as we're walking back to the.
Wait. Once again, I just want to, before you continue, I want to be with you, but give me a second to write notes of what happened so far, so I won't forget.
And I will be putting I'll wrap Vinny's little blind now round my head, so it's no longer a curtain. Because my head is the only thing that would be shining.
Because everything else is covered?
Yep.
Like after an hour, it just turns into fabric. So you just have like
I'll just
a towel around your head, or
I'll have to, and once it's no longer animated, I'll basically like try to design it into some stylable wrapped around my whole head.
Can I just out of curiosity just cast a spell magic on him, just on his person?
One second, I'm not reading once again, just having notes.
Like Rex, and I'll be like, "Oh my god, Oren, I love you." I'll like take the gloves off, be like, "Yes, give you a hug. It's Hugo Gold." For
everything else it touched is also.
Technically, if it's what I think it is, then you have 2 effects on yourself, and I can only dispel 1. So don't touch yourself. Yeah, don't do it.
Don't touch yourself.
Right.
Okay, so just FYI, the book that Peitel picked up, Peitel, are you with us?
Mm-hmm.
She's there. So the book that you picked up, as you picked up, you see that the title is named "Value to Pieces," and the imagery there is basically like a skinny, six-pack man holding a pretty-looking woman, embracing her in a tight embrace as they are looking passionately at each other. And yeah, it looks like a very, very steamy romance book, basically.
Perfect, bro.
Who has that now?
Beto has acquired porno.
So as we're walking back to hotel, wherever it is we were staying again, I'll be like, so the other problem, which is in this letter, Vinny, you'll be happy. We've got a free pass with the assassins, or at least the Assassin's Guild. They're not going to try and kill us at the moment. However, we've basically been given an ultimatum. Turn up and have a conversation with them, which is probably a trap, and we might die. And the Black Gardener is basically their leader. You kind of don't ignore him, or we're going to have a bounty so high on our head, they are going to come relentlessly.
By the way, you are staying at the Pale Malgrave. That was the name of the tavern.
So what option do we want to do?
Peter
Go in.
becomes Spider-Man.
Probably didn't flip for you guys.
No.
I need to charge my phone. You using weird cities.
It's fine. You can be on the side. You'll be fine.
So what do we want to do, guys? Do we want to go and parlay with the Assassin's Guild and probably walk into an ambush in their home territory? Or do we constantly want to be looking over our shoulders, trying not to be murdered by assassins?
I mean, do they even put a location of where to meet? Is it written in the letter?
It does not.
No?
It just says it invites you.
I think it might be worth it to identify the letter once we get back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's one of those where reading it, the scenes just wouldn't have known where they are because they come to her. The goods all come to her. She never goes to them. Also, she'd be dead if she knew where their hideout was.
Yeah, let's get back to the inn and identify it because
There'll probably be somebody waiting for us and we'll just have to show them the letter.
either somebody waiting for us or I think I saw it in a movie once, you tear something and then it teleports you somewhere else and stuff like that.
What's in
I really wouldn't rip their letter up. I was going to go to you. No, I'm not.
Yeah, none of you know what the word movie means when she said.
I've got to the point now where I've just given up on Vinny's weirdness.
But I think Vinny explained it already 2 sessions ago.
I finally accepted that Vinny isn't quite normal. Not 100% sold on her falling through the world. I just know she's not normal. But she comes out with weird words and I just fine.
Said the guy he is completely gold, by the way. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
the most
Can I try and dispel it?
Oren tried to dispel it.
Oh, there. Oren wants to try and dispel magic on my gold effect.
Roll an Arcana check.
You have now dispelled his ropes.
27.
The magic dispels. You stop being gold, and everything that you turn gold stop being gold. Yeah, the effect has been cancelled.
Well, I didn't think. I thought it was a curse or something. I didn't know it would be that easy.
Oh, did you drink one of the thingies that I identified for you?
Yeah, it was a potion.
Yeah, no, I know. It's Vinny asking Ivor because she doesn't know that.
Yeah, right. You weren't there. You weren't the one who did it. Nice. Forgot.
Yeah.
How far away from the store have we got?
I would say that you're pretty close to the Pale Malgrave by now.
Right, and I'll look at the others and go, Oren, thank you. I'll pull the hand out of out my glove and see that my gloves have now gone back to normal, and then just be like, "Hey, Patel, whack!" Feel like doesn't be this.
What did you do?
Shit.
Do you just try to stop Fatal with ungloved hand?
Yes, to see if Patel would turn gold.
Bezos is not.
He'll let you.
Redirect attack.
Doesn't matter what Patel does. If he deflects the attack, he's touched my hand. His clothes would off. It would have worked either way. I'm now just going to be like, I'll be back. I'll put the glove on, and I am going to run back to the Juliet store that I went to and attempt to break in and take the quills back.
I will grab the letter from you before you disappear in case you're gonna get arrested.
Oh, I'm not giving it to Vinny because I don't trust her to not rip it up. I'll give it like you'll go for it. I'll be like, no, Oren, there you go. Bye.
I mean, all sleight of hands.
The bardic is gone by now. It's like for a few minutes.
But I got 26.
You unlock the lock, open the door, and immediately an alarm starts to sound off. Just insane noise immediately coming off.
Well, I remember it was a small shop. There wasn't much space. He had them on the counter and basically was planning on selling them to somebody else. So, if they are not in visual area, I'm not going to spend long.
So I will allow you to roll a perception check. I will say, if it's lower than a 5, it means that you took too long to look, and repercussion will occur. So your choice if you want to try to see if you find them, or just basically let it go and try to run away. Your choice.
I got a 13.
Okay. So you don't see them. You assume that he probably locked it up somewhere much more secure because they did seem to him like perfect pure gold. Yeah, not you don't see them like visually on the display cases, in the display cases.
What I will do then is I will.
The alarm is going insane. You can start hearing people like screaming like, "What's that noise?" Like,
By this turn,
sure.
as I turn to go, I plan to basically use the back of my blade to smash the glass cases as I run out, and basically like grab like maybe one ring at a push kind of thing. So at least it looks like someone has attempted to rob the place, and hopefully we'll be able to blag that somebody has swapped the quills out without him knowing.
Fair enough. You pick up a ring. I mean, it's one of the lower end rings. Like it's probably like silver, not gold.
I will now proceed to launch that ring as far as I can in the opposite direction as I'm running.
Fair enough. Cool. Yeah. So you make your way. I'm not gonna make you roll anything. No. So you make your way very, very quickly, very, very far away from there. Eventually, you kind of sync up with the rest of the party in the Pain Margrave. I'm going to assume that all of you probably went to one of your rooms to do the identification stuff. Nothing
He joins he joins made identify like ritual casting. I'm like, I am holding the letter since I do need to identify it.
No, I'll be looking at him. Don't rip it up.
Shh. Constrain.
So you cast Identify on it, and you do sense there is a spell woven into the letter. It's more of a sensory spell. It's almost like it's almost like the letter is listening to you in some ways. It's not like a portal or trap or anything. It's almost like a scrying spell on the letter itself.
1 second. I'll put it into like my pouch of holding, bag of holding-ish thingy. Close the bag so it will be in a different space for a little bit. That's like an eavesdropping thing. Like, I guess that we can talk to it and say like, hey, yeah, we want to meet. I kind of want to sleep right now.
Does this mean that it heard what the seamstress said about wanting to run away and us maybe helping her?
Probably, yeah.
Oh well. And
Like, I don't-
Sophistians are used to people wanting to kill them, so
Yeah.
I'll pick up the paper and be like,
It's in my bag.
"Goal."
It's in my bag.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll literally take it out. You might be like, "I meant what I said," and then put it back in.
Well, do we like talk to it and be like, we'll meet you, just like, hold on. Like, I want to sleep. I don't want to see more assassins right now.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I'll open it and be like, "We're at the Pale Margrave. Come by in the morning." And I'll just put it back in the bag.
As you say it, you can sense magic, just like magic ambience in your room, as you said that. And the frame of the door kind of shifts and starts to glow, and it's almost as if somebody paints over the door, and a portal appears.
You had to tell them?
I expected them to come here in the morning. Fuck.
I'm not going through there. We're gonna sleep and then we're gonna go through there.
Yeah.
If they need to recast that fucking door, they're gonna recast that fucking door.
I'm expecting them to come through it.
Well, I'm gonna start actually casting the fucking dome inside the room. Yeah.
Is there any movement from the portal at all? It's just there.
No, you get the sense that the portal is basically
Not us.
for now a one-way portal from you into wherever it leads.
We'll see you in the morning. No, put the letter back in the bag.
Yeah, I'm gonna dough it up inside the room. We can't leave the room anyway now because the door is fucking enchanted.
We're all stuck in Vinny's room.
Stuck one bed in the room. Some people is gonna need to like sleep on the floor. Mainly Edward, because you fucking did this.
I'll look at that. It's fine by me. I've slept on worse. I'll literally just curl up in the corner.
In the corner of the dome.
Yeah. Along the edge of the dome.
Is the letter still in the bag of holding now, or is it outside?
It's in the bag of holding. We've told them, like, we'll get there in the morning and then shove it back into the bag.
Okay. So are you all going to sleep? Are you doing shifts? What's the...
I will have Sahoots be on the lookout the whole night, looking at the portal.
Because the enemy can't enter the dome, can they?
Well, they had a dispel stone thingy when we were ambushed.
You can wake me up if need be.
Just general knowledge in the world, nothing is like no magic is completely impervious. Like and Owen will know that best. Like no matter how secure a magic spell seems, there's always a way to dispel it or to breach it. It might be rare, might be very difficult, but nothing is perfect in the world.
Yeah. Oren, can you do like the alarm thingy, majiggy? Once.
You don't need to worry. They are an honourable bunch at the end of the day. That's why they're hired for things, because they mean what they say what they mean. It says in the letter that they're protected and we've got free right of passage and they won't attack.
Yeah, but we told them that we're gonna get there in the morning, and they were like, nope, no. So, like,
No, they didn't say that. The letter didn't say that. It didn't have a time constraint. It just said, as long as we agree to meet them, we've agreed to meet them, I'm going to sleep. Good night. And I'll just literally just thunk straight down and I'm out.
Yeah. I'm asleep.
Okay. So the night goes by unhindered. Nothing happens. Hood doesn't wake you up in the middle of the night from any kind of like seemingly ambitious assassins or any kind. You all wake up. The pathway is still active, still open there, waiting for you. Yeah. All right. You all have long list. FYI. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
Read.
Then I will start by changing my spells and casting Mage Arm on myself.
I don't have shit to do in the mornings except for eat breakfast.
Cool. What do you go? Do you get go offensive or more utility?
I can't even go eat breakfast because the door is enchanted. I tried to see the flavor from vision.
So let's turn around to Vinny and just like open my bag of stuff and just like pull out a fancy pastry and be like, "Stop moaning."
Was it
Eating something out of his
Yeah, I will say that the bag is not a bag of holding, so it's a regular bag.
Oh yeah, it's smelled it. It was stolen yesterday.
Hola. Oh right, you did steal it. Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
It is
So, like,
safe.
it's not like it's been almost a month since that session about it. Okay, it smells okay.
I'll accept this offering.
Immediately passes out. Whoops. I think
Poison daggers. These are tiring, and then I was just about to say I will pull out the dagger from the
to say, "Oh, I used the wrong one to cut the bread."
Oh shit!
I mean, there's nothing I need to do before we go in. Is there anything anyone else needs to do?
I'm ready.
I guess this is it.
Okay.
Finny, try not to insult them, please.
I'm not trying.
Remember, they're
You're
not
just
good
doing.
people.
Yeah, she's today.
They're not. So I think they're not good people.
Sure.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Good
Huh?
people. They know they're not good people. They just don't like being told they're not good people.
But why would I tell them they're not good people? They know they're assholes.
You have a tendency to call a spade a spade.
So all of you
Hey,
are
frog.
No, it's the Pokemon like
amazing.
yeah, one of my better buys from the Pokemon Center. It's very cozy, very fun.
So I assume all of you are going for the portal. Cool. So as you go through the portal, Vinny, for you, it's the first time you've ever been for a portal, if I recall clear. Yeah, it's true.
Just
Sweet. Like you always had them like in your perception or like your idea of how a wormhole kind of a thing would be. Probably from like Stargate and stuff like that. Like you assume it's going to be like a tunnel with like cool, motion, but you just step through literally nothing and immediately you're on a different place. Like there's no sensation. Like it's almost like just a hole in the fabric of reality that just connects two points. Almost like every scientist explains in the simplest way.
and I will just mutter to myself like, "Oh my god, it's like those doors in Clue that bring you like from one room to the other. Oh my god!" Like Clue the board game.
Yeah, I got that reference.
I'll just look at Vinny and be like, it's a. I'm guessing the spell's Dimension Door. And it's like,
Oh no.
I have them.
It's very clearly a portal, a specifically magical portal, not Dimension Door. Dimension Door is for short ranges. This is very obviously a powerful portal.
Actually, better than the doors in Clue. It will remind her like the game Portal. It's like, oh, so there doesn't need to be like two colors. It can be just one color. Got it.
Yeah, basically. And as you all kind of enter through the portal, you find yourself in a circular chamber. where there's basically only the portal behind you as the main pathway. Um, the chamber itself is very dimly lit with a bit of fog even on the floor. A bunch of small torches like circle the chamber, but they're also like very small and also kind of obscured. So they emit light, but again, it's very dim light. Um, in front of you, you see a throne, a very macabre kind of looking throne with many kind of flower and
Flora.
yeah, flora, decoration and motifs, like vines entwining that core and stuff like that. Um, on the throne sits a woman. She sits cross-legged, with um, kind of like half cloak thingy. It only reaches like around here and kind of like it's almost like I don't remember how it's called, but it's almost like a short jacket without sleeves, just kind of shawl the shoulders. Yeah, kind of like a shawl, with a high collar. She has very loose sleeves that are fitted here and here and here with like closer kind of like ribbons. She has a corset, very tight, very um, like form-fitting corset. The shirt itself is white. The ribbons and corset are black, and she has a very long flowing dress, uh, basically also black. And in the center of like her chest, she has like a choker with a necklace dangling down with giant lips, um, and
Giant what?
leaves. Like
Okay.
decorate-
I heard giant lips and I was like, what the fuck is the necklace? That's very interesting.
Yeah, no, it's giant lips, which, by the way, Vinny, you would recognize it as poison ivy, like in the shape. And she's holding a dagger, which also is very, very, very pretty. Like it's a stiletto dagger, but the handle itself, the guard, is like extremely decorated with motifs of vines and paws, kind of like encircling and creating the actual guard. And the pommel is a heart-shaped leaf, which just for the heck of it, you would recognize from Earth as one of the most poisonous flowers in all of existence on the planet, basically. Like it looks pretty and healthy, but it's like like it can kill you with like one touch.
A very deadly Art Nouveau sort of aesthetics.
And adults. Yeah, and basically she looks at you and like the throw is a bit higher than you, and she looks at you like with her head up, and you can see that she has not a veil, but like a mask on her face. Again, like a giant leaf on in the center, bunch of vines going around here to kind of like form the actual rest of the fabric that kind of circles her face and eyes. And where her eyes supposed to be with the holes, there's just like a bunch of almost like roots coming down, kind of covering like half of her face. Um, uh, and you can only basically make out her pale skin, black colored lips, and very long sleek hair that kind of changes between white and silver and a bit of other kind of gray shades according to how the light kind of reflects back and forth. And she just looks at you and she just kind of tilts her head and says, "Took you quite a while to come face me."
I mean, we did say we'll come in the morning.
I'll take a mild bow and go, the gardener, I presume?
Indeed, you've cut the branches Now you stand before the one who tends the roots.
I suppose my only question, why?
Why? What?
Why the fuck do you want to kill us?
My dear. And she kind of curls up a very, very malicious kind of grin. I am in the business of pruning, and we received payment to prune a wild weed.
Yeah, think about that. Like, if a weed has only grown for like a day, who the fuck would want to kill it now? It hasn't even grown into a full on weed yet. It's like a bud.
It seems that you have managed to still climb up the wrong tree, as one would say.
I mean, look, the only people that I know for a fact we've pissed off are people who will probably bring to your own end as well. Okay? So, you're kidding right now, like you're laughing. Awesome. Have you known that we have fought a fucking undead, maybe vampire and goblin armies of, I guess, unholy things? That's literally the only thing that we have fought so far. So, if it's those that have hired you to kill us, who are probably one of the better qualified, question mark about the qualified, but better knowing of the situation to deal with those forces that are trying to kill your world because I don't give a fuck, it ain't mine. I don't think you want to work with them.
My dear Vinny, is it not?
Yep. Hello.
This may not be your world, but it is where you are currently stuck.
True.
Secondly, I am quite aware of the perils that you have faced so far. It is not my business what I do. My business is pruning. I tend gardens and I take out pests as I am paid for.
A question for the garden.
You've been
Now,
paid.
you have seemed to still manage to employ some other people.
A question for the gardener, though. A job of the gardener is not only pruning, but it is also growing. It is taking out weeds, but it also to tend to flowers to make the garden prosper.
Indeed.
And, well, while some may think of dandelions as simply weeds, some see them as very, very nice flowers. So, we don't really want to die, again, by the wishes of people we don't even know. We just want to complete our mission and continue with our shit.
That is very understandable.
You also have lost 2 groups at least of your assassins, probably a few more who we didn't realize we had killed, which to me would sound like you've been played. The person who's hired you may be trying to weaken you.
I am not concerned. The ones I have lost so far were little sproutlings. Very affordable to lose.
The very ambitious one will be so sad to hear that.
Alas, many of them are ambitious. But that means nothing if they can't really plant the roots and grow. But if I've been attempted to be played, well, I will tend to that matter myself as well. But we've come here, or I have invited you here to discuss. For while I can send my stronger orcs to deal with you, I am willing to offer you a different option. As you said, Vinny, gardeners are also in charge of growing things. And I do want to grow my own garden correctly. And I have a feeling that if for some miracle you do manage to avoid my pruning, I would rather have you as an ally. My feelings and intuitions are usually very accurate on those regards. You do not become the gardener without having good instincts for such matters. So I am willing to offer you a twofold offer. First is I will hold on the contract. I will tell the one who took out the contract that we are not able to locate you for now. You've managed to slip under our radar, and perhaps even we have decided that we do not want to involve ourselves right now with your matters. I will pay you back the money at a great cost for my own reputation and finance. But there will come a time when I will ask you for a favor. You can all very well be aware that that favor would most likely not be a nice one or something that you would generally be happy to do. But I will expect it to be done to the fullest. Else, the contract will be back tenfold. And it will not be only on your heads. It will be on anyone that you hold dear. Anyone that you show importance to. Anyone that you have come across from now on and until then. Or you can reject my offer, leave here, as I did say that you will be guaranteed a safe passage. But the moment you step past this portal, I will hunt you down with the full force of the nightshades.
Just to clarify,
Let's do something while she's monologuing. Just as here.
I'm not going to attempt to kill her, if that's what you're trying to get at.
I was completely not going for that. She, I will say, without any kind of insight, she exudes the aura of somebody who is extremely capable, extremely experienced, and fully secured with the fact that she believes that she can probably kill you in a blink of an eye. Okay? And as she monologuing, by the way, you can see from behind her shapes kind of in and out of the fog. Silhouettes.
Yeah, I want to say. Yeah, I want to say that I would like actively try to see if I can sense anything metallic, weapons, armor beneath the fog.
There's you can sense on her, you can sense from behind her, like the shapes of daggers and stuff like that. You can even sense a few traps around you with bolts aiming towards where you're standing.
Just a clarifying question. That favor wouldn't be to kill someone that we've already saved, would it?
I do not know. That's the beauty of an unspoken favor. When the time comes, I will reach out and ask for it.
I'll look at Vinny and I like lean over and whisper into her ear and be like, I would take the deal, but it's probably going to be to kill the king.
It's your choice, guys.
As you said it, by the way, she starts laughing. Oh, you sweet summer child, Ivor. If I wanted the king dead, he would already be dead. He is but a mortal man. Mortal men are easy to be pruned. And she kind of flickers a bit of her hair.
Well, if,
Showcase her point.
I'll be like, well, the options are don't die now, die now, or get attacked constantly.
It's up to you guys. I don't want to make this decision for you. I don't have that many strings attached around here.
I'll look at Paytol and be like, on behalf of everyone, I'll accept the deal.
Marvelous.
Because I know Paytol won't be able to accept it.
Nobody does have questions, but I don't think she will say anything.
She steps up from her phone and slowly she moves towards you. In a very calm manner, not a menacing way. And she reaches out her hand to shake your hand on this.
As I go to reach out, I do have one thing I'd like to request.
Say it.
Your tailor. Trade with her fairly. Stop intimidating her. You want her to work better, she can't be scared of you.
I always walk fairly. She was never intimidated. She was never threatened. She never asked to stop.
You may not have intimidated her, but it would appear that your underlings may have.
The furs can be quite intimidating by themselves. But the person decides if he wants to free them or not. The thorn don't move by themselves.
There's always some, how you say it? Savim Shatim?
Like tumbleweeds, I think? No.
No, it's like the,
I don't think those are saying like a correlating saying in English. It's like basically like bad roots, like bad weeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no.
Oh, is that a bad apple?
Yeah, kind of. Like,
yeah, there's always bad apples.
perhaps I will check.
And I'll let her know.
For what it's worth, I never gave an order to intimidate her.
I have a request as well. I understand that you cannot give us the identity of the client who gave you the contract. Can you just tell us who the target is amongst the four of us?
She looks at you, Peter, and she smiles. I never said I can give you the target or the client. You never asked. But I can say for now that all of you were the targets, my dear. The target was the hammers. not one of you specifically.
We literally just formed. What the fuck?
I'll look at Pegtail and go, sucks to be you.
It's like someone. No,
I left one day, month ago.
No, literally, so you've been with us one proper day, like a week.
I won't say this out loud. It's like someone's trying to pick on a fucking, like, it's not even a baby. It's still an it's an embryo still. It's even isn't even out of the fucking womb.
Yeah.
Does anyone
Well-
else have any other requests?
And
Can you tell us the name of the motherfucker?
quietly.
I can tell you this for now. You have your friend Vicar to thank for pissing off the wrong person.
Oh, come on, man. But he hasn't even known we were named Hammers. Man.
So, do we have a deal? And she again extends her hand to you.
To who?
To Ivo. Ivo said he will accept it for everybody, so she came to him.
I
And I'll
would like to
shake
take
her-
a close watch if there is magic involved in that handshake.
I expect
it to be trying to sense like something.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would like you to roll an Arcana check. Are you casting detect magic or something, or are you just
No,
just
Arcana
trying to
check.
feel the ambience? Okay.
Mm-hmm. 21.
So
But
first of all, you can sense that there is a veil on her, like a magical veil. It kind of conceals the magic strength of her, or kind of like if everybody in the world has like their own aura, that is kind of like the radiation of the soul in a way. And obviously, people who can will magic, it's more intense, more vivid, and obviously can be manipulated better. A veil is something that kind of hides it as much as possible. You can sense that hers is almost perfect. Like if you weren't by yourself strong and didn't have this eye of yours that lets you actually see now magical like ley lines and stuff like that, you would probably won't even notice it. Like she is very obviously to you right now, probably one of the stronger Malsiva that you've probably met in your life. Even though she doesn't look like it, she doesn't have tattoos or anything, she's probably one of the like strongest Malsiva that you've met in your life. And I will, as you shake her hand, you started to feel a burn on your forearm, on your like inner forearm, as the magical wound starts to form of like this intertwined with vines, with thorns, and the flower that drips a bit of. And as it finishes, she just looks at you and says, "Marvelous. We have an accord. You may leave now." And she kind of turns around and starts walking back to the phone. And by the way, the wound itself, like the tattoo thingy, it's not like mine, like in the center like this.
Yeah.
It's actually like a full on kind of like yeah, like a
Yeah.
band.
Because I won't have been able to see it yet because I've got my sleeve on, and I'll
You feel it,
as-
no, yeah.
I can feel it.
The pain
I
of
literally
the like almost like needles. It's almost like having a tattoo being made, but more painful.
but everywhere at once.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. That better not have left a mark. As they turn around.
Probably did.
You literally hear her sneakers a bit.
I'm guessing we all back out through the portal.
Yeah.
Unless anyone wants to make a cheap shot while she's turned away.
This room that we're in, it's like the interior of a building or like a natural cave situation.
Full on architectural thing, inner chamber of some kind of building. But
I'll
you don't
take it
see any
anything I can. about what it looks like. I'll take in any information I can about what this room looks like just to sort of
So
have it in my mind.
I can literally tell you what you kind of make out because it is very dim, even for your eyes. It's almost as if there's like a magic spell here to make it dim, even for like a tail's eyes. But basically, it's like it's a rounded chamber, with two main pillars. In between them was the throne and a couple of like lanterns. Um, Behind you, where you came, is the portal, which you assume was probably also kind of like a doorway or something before it became a portal. And you don't see anything else in the chamber. Like everything beyond the throne itself, like behind it, is obscured by fog and almost like twists of shadows.
Okay.
So that's all you can see.
Any specific dirt or anything on the floor? Just to
You
sort of get
can't
an
make
idea
out.
of the location.
There's literally like
Okay.
fog that covers the floor.
When we go back to the portal, which direction do I feel we go towards?
What do you mean?
North, northeast, southwest.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't think of it. You definitely feel that you moved quite a lot. Um, I don't want to tell you like direction specifically because I need to check my like the notes where the actual like place is because I don't remember. I set it up quite a while ago. But you do like feel that you've moved a while. Like this was a powerful portal. Or it went like a misty step or it, it was like a full on complete different location.
Yeah, I will just I will try to keep track of do my sense of direction shift in a specific sort of way and do I feel like a stronger pull to one direction than another.
That's not how the sense work. You always know where north is. So like when you change from the portal, you immediately realign. Like you feel that like if north was here, then as you leave, it's like it's here, okay? But but you don't have like any way of knowing like distance and stuff like that. So, but the shift is so sharp that you realize that it's probably been like a very different place.
So it's far, it's not close.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're all back in your room. As you all exit the portal dissipates and the door turns back into a normal door.
At that point, I'll literally turn to the others and be like, Jesus Christ! Well, I wouldn't say that, would I? Because he doesn't exist there. They'd be like, Loki's sake! And I'll literally peel up my arm as quick as possible and take the glove off and be like, fucking hell.
Left the mark.
Bloody earth.
Oh, tea. Oh no.
Oh, but I'll put it back down and then put my glove on. I feel like, Oren, is that what it feels like for you when you put your little tattoos on?
No.
So anything else anybody wants to do?
Not at this point.
So you all standing there in the room. It's morning time. You've just had a full on accord with the head of the main Assassin's Guild on the continent. Ivor got new street cred stats on his forearm. And you all kind of wondering what will be this favor that she will ask you to do in the future. And with that, you have around 10 more days before the meeting with the king and the whole council of nobles, basically. And quite a few things that you can find and do in the city in the meantime. So I think we're gonna end a bit short, a bit early today, because it feels like a good point to stop. But yeah.